we have a very successful business in TNT Creative Group right now. And as I look at who our biggest clients are right now, when I think about how we got those clients, none of them came from me going to a networking event. Right? And I can't think of one that came from that. Now, there's some that, we've gotten from that, but none of my large companies came from that. How did I get them? They actually came from personal introductions from people that I've known for years. There was a personal introduction for someone that I was in a community organization with for about 5 years. And they introduced me to the founder of another company. That company is now one of our biggest clients, one of our top 3 clients. Another one of our top 3 clients we got because of somebody that I worked with at a job, right? I was a coworker with someone, and then years later, they referred me to somebody that they knew from this company that they were with. Why? Because they witnessed me for 5 years working with them. They witnessed my work ethic. They witnessed my brand. They knew what I was all about. So then once their company had a need, they remembered me from when we worked together. And they referred me. So that's networking. It was what I was putting out day in and day out in my everyday interaction.
And because I remember, right, like years ago, because when I first started, I wasn't just solely doing social media management. When I started, I was like virtual assistant. So I was offering everything. It was like, whatever you need, I'll do it. And then eventually I was like, okay, this is just not working. And then, niche down social media management. But I was being virtual assistant to this local business. But in reality, it was then kind of snowballing into a lot more than that. But I went to an event with this person, with the owner. And I remember being like, oh, this is a great event for me to network. There's gonna be so many business owners here because it's for business owners. So I packed all of my cards into my bag. When we were there, she was introducing me to people, but I remember this is the moment. And I was trying to make so many shake hands and find ways to insert what it is that I do to be able to give cards. And I gave out cards. And then for the week after, I was just waiting for my phone to ring. I gave out so many cards. Somebody's got to call me. Somebody's got to email me. And it just didn't happen. And I just felt so defeated. And then I did that 2 more times. I was like, okay, I have to go. But I actually never got a client through that, which that may work for some people, right? But I never did. And then I started, when everything really started going, it was one, I was at this restaurant that I do content for, and I was filming. So these 2 men walked in and they sat at the bar. They were there to meet with the owner. And I was just filming, taking photos of the food, of the place, just creating monthly content for them. And one of them came up to me. He goes, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I run their social media. I'm just taking photos." He's like, "Oh my gosh." He's like, "I need somebody to create content for me. Can I give you my card?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." I was like, I gave him mine. 2 days later, boom, signed new clients.
That's it.
But because they saw me actually doing the work. They saw me doing it. And again, if somebody's like, okay, but how can somebody see me doing the work? I don't have clients yet. Well, then you donate. You donate your services and you position yourself where somebody can see you doing that service, or where you can post that you did this. They don't have to know that it was donated, but they see that, and that, where really the best place for you to really get somebody's attention is when they see you actually doing the thing that you're trying to sell them.